Hi friend, it's Tommy Z. I'm on a long hike with the Z family on our vacation. So I thought I'd take 5 minutes to share an important lesson with you and precisely what it is that we are about at the ARC, the accelerator for remarkable craftspeople. I had an epiphany at the beginning of this year, and the epiphany was that we are now in the flood, that we are now not at all in a shortage of files, of tracks, of songs, of content uploaded daily. It's not about the files, it's not about the content anymore. It's really not worth much because it's so easy to make and there's so much of it. And the epiphany was that in the age of the flood, the rare and valuable treasure? The rare and valuable treasure is the craftsperson, is the human being. To add to this, of course, we're surrounded by the artificial everywhere you look. AI everywhere, generating files, generating songs, and I guess they're pretty decent, but they're not real. And I think the initial enchantment that we had with AI, this honeymoon period is now beginning to cool down. And in my industry, where we work with big brands on their campaigns, commercials, and content, it has become clear among chief branding and marketing officers that the way to stand out in the marketplace and to actually move human beings is not with prompts, it's not with using robots. The way to generate feelings, connections, and to actually move human beings is with the work of human beings. Of course, AI has its place. It's a tool. Like every tool, you can incorporate it into your workflow. But what we've noticed in our business is that the human being is the kind of last arbiter of the vibe, of the quality, of the end result, because they are the recipient of the work, if that makes sense. So from human to human is how the creative work happens, right? If I feel something while I'm sitting in the studio and creating it, if the film director feels something when an accidental blooper, let's say, happens at the shoot and it turns out that it's better than what was scripted, if the editor sitting there with all their experience and their sensibility suddenly creates a cut that they didn't plan, but it just works really well, this is what we're talking about. It's the ability of human beings to recognize a special moment when it happens because they feel something move within them. And this is what a remarkable craftsperson does, okay? And so the rare and valuable treasure is not the output, it's not the song, it's not the file. It is you. You as a store of all your experiences, memories, skills, style, taste, preference, point of view. The degree to which you cultivate this skill and a style that actually moves other human beings is the degree to which you will be in demand in the marketplace. I'm going to repeat once again because I'm not sure that it lands for many musicians. If you're uploading your songs hoping for a music supervisor or some algorithm to pick it from a million other tracks in the music library, where you're competing with not just humans but AI also, that's not a career strategy whatsoever. That's just lottery. That's just luck. That's just chance. Maybe your song gets picked. Even if it gets picked, So what? They don't even know your name still. They just found a song that works for their cue. They don't care about you. Boy, I'm rhyming. I should record videos in the forest more often. So you see what I'm saying here? It's not about the file. It's not about the song. It's about you as the source of music. You as the craftsperson. All right. So the difference between us and virtually every other sync and licensing mentorship or course is that we don't focus just on the craft, just on the song. And our strategy is not to tell you to upload more music to more places hoping that you will be discovered. Our focus is you. Our strategy is you. You as the remarkable craftsperson who will have a very strong craft and sensibility, who will understand how to move in our business, who will put together a very powerful showcase that will move other people that are able and willing to commission you and to put you in the room with them to solve some problems. And we teach you how to become the source and solution of creative problems, who will work with other people who have these problems. Because let's face it, there are about 1,000 campaigns probably right now all over the world being shot for big brands. There is no shortage of production of work coming from the big brands, okay? No shortage whatsoever. Brands spend $1 trillion every year on marketing and advertising. Significant percentage of that goes to original music created by freelance musicians sitting in their home studio, okay? This is not some scheme. This is not some trend. This has been happening for decades. And I've been a part of this industry for over 2 decades. So I know what I'm talking about. But that's the essential difference that I want you to think about in the age of the flood. It's not about the files. It's about you as a craftsperson with your point of view, who's going to make certain decisions, who may not even fit the algorithm. Decisions that may be surprising, decisions that may seem random, but decisions that in the end make you very valuable because what you have decided to do delights others, moves other human beings, and when it fits with the needs of the campaign, of the commercial or the content being produced by the brand, then you start getting called back. Because you become known for your work, your skill, your taste, your sensibility. This is what we teach, all right? In the age of the flood, it's not about the files. It becomes about the rare and valuable treasure that is the human being itself, with their skills, with their sensibility. This is what the market is going to be willing to pay for, because they will very soon realize that the way to move human beings is not with a prompt. It's not with robots trying to get into your heart and mind. That requires the work of a real human being. So, that's in essence our philosophy, our practice, and our teaching. And right now, we're still onboarding people for our 3rd ever cohort of the ARC, the accelerator for remarkable craftspeople. We're only taking 25 people with us on this journey. It's a 12-week journey. Our destination, simple, focused goal is to make you commission ready in 12 weeks. And to do that, we're going to work on 3 things with you. Number 1, we're going to work on the craft. We're going to get you to understand the difference between amateur and professional craftspeople that actually get commissioned. We're going to get you working on real campaigns, commercials, and content from brands under our supervision. This is probably the most valuable thing. You can be working in your dark basement forever, asking your friends what they think, but who cares what your friends think? What matters most is what the people on the inside of the industry think, because they're going to be writing the checks. So, out of the work that you do, we're going to put together your showcase. We're going to show you exactly how to do it so that it actually resonates with people who are able and willing to commission you. And lastly, we're going to show you how professionals in our industry communicate, how they get projects, how they reach out. It's not as complicated as you think. Many of you overcomplicate it. Your emails are too long, your websites are cluttered. You got to stay focused, clear, crisp, and compelling, and that's exactly what we teach. So, we don't accept everybody. This is not for everybody. You got to apply. You're going to email back and forth with me. You're going to share some work with me, and I'm going to let you know if you're ready to enter the arc. For those of you whose production is not yet world class and you're not able to create fully polished song scores and sounds on your own, then we have the park. The park is the production accelerator for remarkable craftspeople, and that's where you will spend 8 weeks with one of my producers who are known to give goosebumps, and they'll teach you how to create the kind of music that gives goosebumps. And then perhaps after you level up your skills in production, you can enter the arc. All right, so that's it in a nutshell, folks. I don't want you to lose hope, because it seems like, what's the point anymore? I know that feeling. The point is this: in the age of the flood, where there's tons of files, there's more than ever a thirst and hunger for realness, for real authentic work coming from a highly skilled craftsperson with great sensibility, with great taste. It's happening, folks. I have not seen our industry slow down whatsoever as far as work for real freelance composers. Okay? That's all I wanted to pass on to you today. I'm now going to rejoin my family on our little hike right by the Baltic Sea. I don't know if you can see the sea, the Baltic Sea, with Uncle Z rhyming. Beautiful. I'll see you in the next video, alright? Peace.